Are you looking for a Tucson neighborhood that's close to the action, has a ton of character and history? Well, stick around because I think you're gonna like what we show you in today's video. Let's get to it. If you're new to this channel and want to learn everything from A to Z about living in Tucson, AZ, then click subscribe and tap that bell for notifications so you can be the first to learn about the current market in Tucson, Arizona. Hi, I'm Dustin Smith. My wife Jennifer and I have helped hundreds of people just like you move to and from Tucson, Arizona. So whether you're moving in 12 days, 12 weeks, or 12 months, give us a call, shoot us a text or an email so we can help you make that smooth move. So this is one of Tucson's oldest neighborhoods, and it's named after the school located right in the middle of the neighborhood, Sam Hughes Elementary School. So it's also home to Tucson's second largest mid-city park, which is right where I'm at, Himmel Park, and there's a library attached to the park, which is going to be the Himmel Park Public Library. The neighborhood being bordered by Broadway and Speedway really gives you access to a lot of your fast food restaurants, all your major chains. But since we're so close to the U of A, downtown, and even 4th Avenue, you have a lot of local restaurants and some great flavors down there. If you're just looking for something as simple as going out for a slice of pizza, Jennifer and I love Brooklyn pizza. In fact, that is like Tucson famous right there. So a lot of people when they're in the downtown area, will think about grabbing a slice, and Brooklyn pizza is gonna be top of the list there. If you want a good steak and you're in the area, Charro Steak in Del Rey, also amazing seafood on the Del Rey side of that. Definitely one of our favorites. And if you are gonna go there, make sure to get a jalapeno margarita. Now, also wanted to mention, since I brought up 4th Ave with Brooklyn Pizza, 4th Ave is actually one of Tucson's best areas for nightlife. So you do have a lot of bars, clubs, and venues for local bands, as well as some bigger bands that come to town too might hit 4th Ave, or even the downtown area being less than 3 miles away. You have the Rock and the Rialto that really draw in some pretty good names there as well. And if you're a sports fan, you're gonna really like the Sam Hughes neighborhood because you've got easy access to U of A sports right here. So the U of A stadium is actually really close to the Sam Hughes neighborhood. U of A being just to the west of this. I mean, you've got a quarter of a block of a walk to that U of A stadium from certain parts of this neighborhood. And if you also like ice hockey, you've got the Tucson Convention Center downtown. So Jennifer and I have gone there to watch, the Ice Cats or the Roadrunners play there, which is a ton of fun. They'll actually, I know Tucson, Arizona, where we got triple digits for a good number of days out of the year, they actually do put an ice rink in there and have some really fun ice hockey. Now, I know I mentioned that the Sam Hughes neighborhood is actually named after the elementary school in the middle of the neighborhood. That's according to the neighborhood association here. What is interesting is that the school itself was named after, of course, Sam Hughes. And Sam Hughes was a man who was known for doing a lot of different jobs. I guess that's just kind of the way things used to be. So he actually played role as a Pima County sheriff for a little while, the treasurer. He's actually credited with helping Tucson incorporate as a city in the 1870s, but he actually refused mayorship. I mean, the guy was all over the place. He was a 32nd degree Mason. Don't ask me exactly what that means. I'm not really familiar with how all the Mason rankings work. And he helped pioneer helped found the Arizona Pioneers Historic Foundation. Sam Hughes did pass away in 1917, and homes within the district started being built in 1921. So it wasn't until 11 years after his death that they actually built the elementary school to which the entire district would eventually be named after. So now it's over 100 years later, people still enjoy homes in the Sam Hughes neighborhood because of their unique architecture, originality, and of course, all the historical context behind it. So currently there are 12 homes for sale within the Sam Hughes district. And those are going to range in price from $494,000 to $1,295,000. Now, in the past 6 months, there's been 18 homes that have sold within the district, and that has a median sales price of about $587,400. So now that you know a little bit about the neighborhood and a basic idea of what homes you're going for, let's go check a few of these out to see what you might be able to get if you're looking for a home in the area. All right, it is definitely a bit windy out here. I'm sorry if that creates any issues with feedback in the audio. We got a new microphone. We're trying to upgrade and make things sound a little bit better and look a little bit better. So we'll see how that goes. So I am over here at our first home, first example of what you can get in the Sam Hughes neighborhood. And this is actually the lowest priced home in the Sam Hughes neighborhood. And this house is currently listed at $494,000. It's listed with Long Realty. It's a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom home, 1,285 square foot, and it was built in 1986. Now, when you think of historic homes, you probably don't think of 1986, and probably, a fair reason for that. This home actually would not qualify for the historic designation. And if you're wondering what kind of significance that has, if it is an owner-occupied home and you fill out the right paperwork, you could qualify for a tax break, which could be as much to 30 to 45% of your taxes. And I know everything definitely adds up. So, if you're looking for a home in the Sam Hughes neighborhood and you get one that does fall into that period of significance, which is anything basically from 1918 to 1971, you definitely want to do the proper paperwork and take advantage of the tax breaks that you can get. So the home itself, when you go inside, you're actually going to notice that they've done some really tasteful upgrades. You have travertine floors. You go in the kitchen, you've got granite countertops. Everything's been freshly painted. You've got beautiful cabinets there. Overall, it has a nice modern feel to it. Now, the property itself is on 0.04 acres, so the front yard right here is actually maintained by the HOA. But if you go in the backyard, 0.04 acres isn't very big, but they actually were able to get a hot tub in the backyard, a built-in hot tub. So you can, go out there, in the wintertime, warm up, enjoy your outdoors, or in the summertime, potentially, turn off the heat and, enjoy some great summer nights and cool down during the summer days. Another thing I wanted to mention about this area is we're actually back over close to Broadway and Tucson. And, walking distance right here is actually another good pizza place. So I know I mentioned Brooklyn Pizza as being a great place to go grab a slice, but it would be a shame not to mention Rocco's. So I've stopped at Rocco's before and got a deep dish pepperoni, Chicago style deep dish pepperoni. Absolutely amazing. And I've been meaning to take Jennifer there, but every time we end up over in the area, we already have other lunch plans. We just haven't figured out how to make it over to Rocco's together. So I'm definitely wanting to go there in the near future and recommend that if you're in the area, it's another good place to stop by. All right, so now that you have an idea of what you might get on the lower price end of the neighborhood, let's go check out a couple more. All All right, for the next example of what you can get in the Sam Hughes district, I bumped up the price a little bit. Just want to give you a great example of what a beautiful historic home in the area looks like. So this home behind me, currently listed with EXP, they're currently asking $870,000 for that. It's a 4-bedroom, 3-bathroom, 1,969 square foot, and it was built in 1947. So it does actually have that historic designation. So, quick notable features about it. You do have this beautiful circular driveway out front right here. In the back, you also have additional parking. Now, I mentioned that there's 4 bedrooms. One of those bedrooms is actually an attached guest house. So that could be a great opportunity for like an Airbnb or student living. And, speaking of student living, we're actually really close to the U of A Stadium right here. So with room for parking for 7, you could, it's really meant for entertaining. You could have, a few people over here. If you got tickets for the game, you could all just walk down to the game and then walk back after the game. So, straight down 6th over here, U of A Stadium, straight shot. You can't even get lost if you tried. When you go into the home, it just screams elegance. You've got like this beautiful column in there. You've got rosewood cabinets. You have stainless steel appliances, granite countertops. You even have a copper hood above the stove. Just truly like elegant touches. They're really trying to earn that $870,000 on a 1,969 square foot. I got one more great example of what's available in Sam Hughes to give you really the true like full range of current pricing options in the neighborhood. Let's go. And here we are at our final example for Sam Hughes for today. Really the upper range, the highest priced home in the neighborhood. So this home is currently listed with Long Realty at $1,295,000. And with that, you've got 5 bedrooms, 4 bathrooms, 3,265 square foot of living space on 0.49 acres. So you definitely have a lot of space all the way around. In fact, part of the home is actually a separate guest house. I say separate kind of loosely because it is connected by an 1,183 square foot covered patio. So you have, beautiful L-shaped patio in the back connecting the 2 buildings. And then in the backyard itself, you have a newer 50-foot lap pool. So absolutely amazing. And speaking of pools, we're actually really close to Himmel Park right here and the Himmel Park Library. So you need a little bit more action. You've got their public pool right there. You've got the library. You've got tennis ball courts, pickleball courts, ton of things to do within walking distance. We're a little bit further away from like the U of A Stadium and everything. But still, I'd say that's, just a little bit further of a walk, still a walkable distance to get over there. And you still have everything, easy access with a bicycle. And of course, yeah, this home does have plenty of parking for everybody here too. So you don't have to worry about taking your vehicle anywhere. It's mostly just a convenience thing. So beyond the beautiful burnt adobe block construction right here, when you go inside, you're greeted with beautiful saltillo tiles. You actually have designer accents throughout the home, paint, subway tiles in the bathrooms. For the ceilings, you actually have exposed wood, vaulted ceiling, stained. You have the stained wood doors. Just overall, a ton of beautiful, well-designed touches in here. Now those designer touches are very evident in the kitchen. So in the kitchen, you have a ton of storage space. You do have some stained wood cabinets, but you also have some beautiful teal painted cabinets, which match with some of the turquoise accents like Talavera tiles that wrap through an archway that goes into the next room. You've got granite countertops, you got a chef's cooktop, stainless steel appliances, all of those, touches that you would expect from a well-designed luxury home. All right, thank you guys for watching. I hope you liked the video or found it useful. If you did like it, make sure to hit that like button. And if you haven't already, click subscribe and tap that bell for notifications so we can keep you updated on the current market in Tucson, Arizona. If maybe you have a suggestion for a video you'd like us to do in the future, let us know in the comments. We'd love to hear from you. And if you haven't already, check out our channel. We may have already covered a neighborhood that you're interested in. We definitely want to do our best to help you out. And of course, if you or someone you know is thinking about moving to or from Tucson, Arizona, give us a call, shoot us a text or email. We do have our contact information in the description. We love hearing from you. And of course, thanks again for watching, and we look forward to seeing you on the next video.